Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers. Now, there's a reason that before this video started that I showed you um, how much DIA would be worth if it had Chainlink's market cap. And if you noticed, it was $60, around 60 something dollars. That's like a 60x from where we are today. And I know a bunch of you out there are like, impossible. No way that can happen. Yes, it's possible. And I just want you to know a lot of that is, and I think people forget market caps, or they don't forget market caps, but they don't take into account market cap, but also, more importantly, how many tokens are in existence. And the biggest difference between Chainlink and DIA is DIA has what, a max supply of 200 million tokens, and how many is out there? 168, somewhere around there, 168 million. And then you're looking at Chainlink, who has 1 billion. So automatically, right there, DIA has more scarcity when it comes to how many tokens they have out there. But again, that's not the entire story. There's more to it, because just because you have less tokens than, say, your competitor doesn't necessarily and always mean that you're going to get their market cap or their daily volume that they get. It doesn't mean that. However, with DIA is a little bit different, because this is why you have to watch when you're at the top. Michael Jordan, Kobe, Allen Iverson. I remember all of these guys, even Jay-Z. I remember he was quoted as saying in an interview, they said, what keeps you, Jay-Z I'm talking about, said, what keeps you so hungry and continually getting better at your craft? And he said, because there's a kid or somebody out there right now eating cereal, and they got a bullseye with me right in the front. They're coming for me. So I always have to be careful. And then, great Allen Iverson, basketball player, I love basketball. He said the same thing. He says, even though I'm getting up in age, when he was playing, even when he was getting up in age, he said that one thing he always had to keep at the forefront of his mind, and that was that there's going to be some young buck or rookie who just got in the game, and they're going to play me, and they're going to be coming at me trying to break my legs, trying to embarrass me in front of all of the fans, and I can't let that happen. Well, the reason I used all of those examples is that Chainlink is at the top of the food chain when it comes to oracles. Of course, you got Band Protocol, and I've did a video on all of them to show you the differences. And then you have one that's called DIA that has, I'm pretty sure, because if you're, if you're trying to get to the top, you're not looking for the second place. You're not looking for third place. You're looking for the top. Top is Chainlink. That's who in their crosshairs. That's who they're going for, and they're doing it in a real smart, methodical manner. They got the people behind them. The people are pushing this particular token, but not just that. They have all of these things that are coming out, and my favorite happens to be staking. And that's coming. And that's what I want to talk about today. That's the focus I'm going to have. Then I'm going to jump over and we're going to look behind the scenes. We're going to pull the veil back and look at some of the venture capitalists that are investing in DIA. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool too, because you can learn a lot by venture capitalists. You can learn a lot from them because these guys are putting major money up. So a lot of times, if you want to follow the breadcrumbs to wealth, like I always tell you, see what the big money is doing, what they're behind, what narrative are they really focusing in on. So we're going to talk about that too. Again, this is not going to be a long video, but this video is to show everyone out there, especially if you're not in DIA yet, why you might want to put it on your list of tokens that you want to do a little bit of homework in, or on, and then dollar cost average into. And right now, it'd be a greatest time than ever to get in it, especially if if all of that what I just showed you with that market cap, guys, and with this bull run, if it lines up like everybody thinks it's going to line up, guys, it's a boatload of money to be made on deal to the tune of seriously like $60, maybe even more. But even if you used to get half of that off the price that it is today, at like what, a dollar over the weekend, it slipped to like 99, 98 cents. Guys, these are buying opportunities. But I don't have to tell you guys that. You guys know that already. This is Grow Rich, Grow Happy. This is where we make that paper. Anyway, let's jump over here because I want to show you guys. And for those of you wondering, where do you pick up a deal like this? And this is not financial advice. I know it sounds like it because I'm so passionate about it, but it's not. It's really not. I'm just letting you in on the plays that I take advantage of, and trying to take you into my psyche on how I look at the world and how I look at investing and investments. So you can pick it up actually anywhere, guys. You can pick it up on Binance. You can pick it up on Coinbase. Yes, you can get it on the centralized exchange. You can get it on pretty much anywhere. So that's another thing I like about this particular token. I believe you can get it on crypto.com as well. And it's doing really, really well. You really have to zoom out to really get the big picture of this token and see how it's really doing. If you look over the year right here. So zoom out, it makes much more sense than right here. But as you see, you can't keep it down long. We did hit 98 cents on the 27th. So, but that ain't why we're here. We're here because I want to talk about this right here, something that's I'm passionate about, and that is growing wealth. And I love, love, love staking opportunities. And I love that Dia is actually bringing that to their platform. So it says here, and it's called this the Genesis staking right here. They say Dia is preparing for the Lumina, and we've been talking about that, mainnet launch planned for Q1 of 2025. And I like to see stuff like this, guys, because we're not in 2025 yet in Q1, which means you guys are still early. It's still opportunity. So I like to read things that's coming so that I can say, okay, good. Let me get in before the Black Friday rush comes. Okay, the launch will introduce a staking mechanism that will play a crucial role in strengthening the network's resilience through crypto-economic security. Staking on Lumina will feature slashing, ensuring security and decentralization in a trustless manner, as detailed in the LaserNet deep dive. Now, here's what you guys really want to see. Wait, before we go down there, I don't really want to skip no juicy information because everything pretty much on this page is, I'm not going to go over everything. I'm going to leave it down below, but I really want to hit the main points for you guys because while this ain't available yet, you're going to need Dia to stake to earn what could be 30% APY. And anybody that know anything about finance and making money, that's some nice money. So picking up Dia at a great price that it is today just means you're gonna have even more Dia to stake if you choose to do so, just to make even more money. So that's what it's about, guys. Passive income. That's how you're gonna end up being financially free and create the true generational wealth. Okay. So they said while the main staking functionality will launch on LaserNet early next year, we are excited to introduce the Dia Genesis staking program. Genesis staking is designed to reward early adopters of the LaserNet staking mechanisms and long-term holders, as well as incentivize liquidity migration to the new LaserNet. And then it says here that Genesis staking not only grants Dia holders exclusive access to rewards, but also positions them at the forefront of Dia's transformative journey with Lumina, making them key players in the groundbreaking phase for Dia in the Oracle space. What I love about this, guys, I've already been checking, just like a fly on the wall, looking at the different communities. A lot of people say they can't wait to take advantage of this. There's a lot of Dia holders out there. And remember, it's always good to find projects, great projects, while they're down and they don't have a lot of tokens. That's another thing. So they're already scarce. They're scarce. They're scarce. But it's also great to find ones that the community are behind and the community are talking about. All of these things combine to create Voltron, people. It creates Voltron. It creates a profitable token or coin or whatever you're into, but it creates a profitable investment narrative that you can get in and ride that wave. Okay, so it says, how does it work? And it tells you here. It says holders can earn up to 30% APY by committing their DIA to a staking contract on the Ethereum mainnet. Guys, you don't have to be a mathematician to know 30% APY. Try getting that at your bank. So I think I love that. I love that. As you guys know, I love ICP. And I currently got a large bag, and what I think is large, over on NNS staking, and I'm making passive income. I think I'm up to like 12 tokens that have already been paid back within like a few months. So you can't beat that. So I like this. I really like this because this is them giving back to the community. I love this. And but they also say that it's dependent on allocation details, your timing as well, as potential available open staking tranches. Staking rewards will be limited and accessible on a first come, first served basis via interface on the Dia app. And the great thing about that, guys, it is first come, first served, but you guys know about it now. I'm telling you guys about it because I'm showing you things that I'm looking at. So you get there early, get there often, you can take advantage of things like this as well. Stake tokens will be locked for a fixed period of 6 months. And 6 months is nothing. And I'm telling you, take it from somebody who has his ICP locked up for 8 years. 8 years. 6 months? My God, that's a blink. After which both the principal and the rewards will be claimable. What you got to lose? Rewards will be claimable on the Dia LaserNet, while the principal stake will be redeemable from the Genesis staking contract on the Ethereum mainnet. Genesis staking is set to launch before the end of the year. Guys, we're right here at the end of the year. So that's why I wanted to get this out, because I haven't covered staking much. I've touched on it, but I wanted to cover it a little bit more in detail, and I'll put the details down below for you guys to check on, because this is another option to make passive income. More details on the timeline will be communicated via Dia's public channels, guys. And I also believe you should follow them also on Twitter. I follow them as well. Follow me at Mr. Foresight 64. It's always down on the banner. Check it out. I'm always posting about these guys and other crypto as well. So, and here they just tell you a little bit more about it. They tell you a little bit more about it. I'll make sure I leave this down below. I want you to keep thinking about that, what I showed, though. What I showed in the beginning of this video with the whole market cap. I believe Chainlink's market cap is now like 6 point something billion. And remember what I told you guys, during a bull run, that's nothing. It's a drop in the hat, especially if you got quality. And I say that especially if you got really, really good quality, because even if you don't have quality, during a bull run, you see the most ridiculous projects just get loads of money pumped into them. They'll have you thinking you're holding like 8 or 9 different Bitcoins, and most of them trash. But because it's that cycle and it's that time of the cycle, you're going to see everything go up. But imagine if you got something that's of quality, a quality project that's not just fluff, and it's actually a contribution to the crypto space. And that's what these guys have. And they tell you how it works. So we talked about that. Vote now. So I'm gonna leave this down below, but what I want to show you guys right quick before I get out of here, I want to show you. Actually, I'm going to show you two things right quick because when I first went over Dia and I was reading to you what it was over on Coin Market Cap, I was saying that it could go over your head, which it probably did for a lot of you because a lot of you are beginners and you don't talk that language. Well, some of it's kind of crazy to me too, but I'm often looking at the description of these tokens on different platforms as well because what I want to see is does somebody else talk about it in a different way? And I remember when I did that first video on Dia, I told you that the best description was from one of the founders on LinkedIn. Well, I found another one, guys, that I wanted to share with you. And it says that Dia is an open source, decentralized financial data protocol built on Ethereum. It enables the secure and transparent exchange of financial data between different parties without relying on a centralized authority. So it's as decentralized as it gets, which is great. The protocol allows users to securely store, share, and monetize their financial data in a secure and private manner. Guys, it's right there. Dia also provides tools for developers to build applications that leverage the power of blockchain technology to create new products and services. So, right there in that paragraph, you can learn and see everything that Dia does and why they're going to be here for a long time to come and why they've already been here since 2020. But it shows how developers can use them and how all these other platforms can use them. They're already in use by like 52, I believe, platforms, something like that. I don't want to, I might be off with that. But these guys are gonna be here for a long time, and I just felt like that was a great description of them. And before I do that, before I get out of here, it is here. So I'm on Crypto Rank. I use them every now and then when I want to do a deep dive. I might leave this down below as well. And it talks about the backers. And I was looking at Dia, and I looked at Chainlinks too, by the way, to see check theirs too. But I was looking at these backers, and these are the backers here. They're fund managers and different things. And the one that I like that I got here is Outlier Ventures. And if you check out Outlier Ventures, they're also where are we at? I want to because I looked at their portfolio. Once you get over here, it's not enough just to get over here. You do some deep diving. Just showing you and how I work, guys. And I get over here and I was like, oh, these guys are backing Chainlink as well. Chainlink's up to $11, and they have Dia here. So I said, interesting, very very interesting. And another one, they have Fat AI. So you can tell they're already in the AI narrative space. You look at the different tokens that they're into, guys. So I did that, and then Ocean's Protocol. See, look what the big dogs are spending their money on. I'm telling you. And then you can go do a little research. Altered state token, a lot of you don't know what that is, but that's linked also to the Root Network. That's one of my favorites as well. Altered state token. They invested in them. So then if you go over here to their overview of Outlier Ventures, what you'll find is their focus areas. AI intelligence, they're invested 17.65%. Lending, look at that. RWAs, cross chain, data service. And what I like about this, guys, and I'm using the free version, you guys can too over on CoinRank, but it just allows you to go in and see who's invested in them. Also, they're based out of United Kingdom as well. So yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. So now I'm gonna go back because I want to show you guys one other thing. Now, everybody, all of the people that's invested in Dia, these backers, shall I say, they invested in other things as well. But the other one up here was ZBS Capital, and I went through them as well. And I looked at their portfolio, and they're also invested in Band Protocol. Now, a little bit difference about these guys when you look at their overview, they're more so in the NFTs, cross chain, um, Ethereum ecosystem, Avalanche ecosystem, and BNB chain. Not as more focused as the outlier one, but nonetheless, they're invested in two oracles. So I thought that was very interesting. I'm not going to go off any more into it because I really, I spent a lot of time looking through these because I was looking for something. But I spent a lot of time looking into these, and I just feel like, guys, when you look at um, DIA protocol, I mean, not DIA protocol, I'm thinking band protocol. Ugh. It's Oracle, right? But when you look at DIA, I think you're looking at you really have a great opportunity here. I really think we have a great opportunity, and I'm really moved by the people that are pushing uh, this token. But not only that, they're not pushing just any old token that doesn't have that many in circulation. They're pushing something that actually has something. It actually has something because you guys have been into meme tokens, right? You guys have seen how, with the right community, you can take a meme token and you can make a bunch of people rich, right? But it doesn't change what that token is, right? It's still a meme token. It still doesn't really have any value. It might be gone next year. It might be gone next month. But when you got DIA, when you got something like DIA, they're actually pushing something that actually has utility. It actually is an oracle that has Chainlink as its crosshairs. Huh. So, yeah, why don't you guys check it out? Check that out. And I hope I've made a case on why DIA should at least you should make if you want an oracle in your portfolio. I always say stay diversified. Diversify as much as you can. Hey, what does it hurt to buy $10, $20 worth? If you're more bullish than that, which I don't see why you wouldn't be. Put in more than that. But you guys let me know. Do you think that DIA will take the number one spot from Chainlink? I mean, am I foolish to think 6 billion? It could hit $60 is out the realm of possibility. Now, I always tell you in the Grow Rich, Grow Happy community, don't concentrate on that though. Don't concentrate on that. You want to concentrate on how much do you need. How much do you need to be okay? Do not be greedy. Take your profits, but at the same time, leave a little bit so you can take some more profits. To the next one, guys. I'm out.